Hello there, everyone. How's it going? It is happy Saturday, everyone. The Tuesday edition of it. But hope you're all having a great day and welcome back to some more Splatoon. How's it going? Blade Pie, good to see you. Chick, Deborah, hello there. Winter Bliss, Toxic Faith, Idiot. Okay, sorry, Idiot Race. It's just so weird to say, hey there, Idiot. Hydra as well, and Amori, good to see you all, and everyone else just joining. It's hot everywhere. It's hot everywhere, so you know the drill. Let's have some fun with Salmon Run, so we get occupied by the weapons we're playing. And let's have some fun, all right? I shall do one freelance game, because I haven't played this rotation yet. And see what the situation is on low EVP. And then we can also do our member lobbies, if there are members who would like to join. But yeah, like this day has been hectic as hell for me. Just really, like, I can't wait to go to bed and reset. Also, I'm gonna start a diet, I think. I've been thinking about it. Hey there, Seraphy. Oh, give me the Luna. No. Alright, I thought we had an AFK. Gushers. Great start. Ooh, nice. That was a really long Goldie route. Get him! Yeah, that's gonna get away, but it's fine. Whee. Maybe this? Yep. Nice. Do we have Wavebreaker? Maybe someone has a Wavebreaker here. Yeah, hectic day. Have some goldies. Yeah, like easy night waves. But no, like, yeah, it's just, you know, sometimes you have those days where you feel like you just don't have enough hours in a day. Or you just wish you had 8 more hours to, like, fix everything. But things just went wrong. It's one of those days here. Booyah! Yeah, if the stream is freezing up, it could be YouTube. EXPLOSHER! Ding, ding, bum, 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 bum. Okay. With the EXPLOSHER, remember that you kind of want to practice piercing through boards by aiming in a line, so you don't aim at the ground. Okay, where do we have? It's also really good for stingers. Oh. No, I can't. The steel is in the way. Well, we got the fly fish though. Like, even though you have the EXPLOSHER, if there's like 3 fly fish there, just use that special. Just use the special. It's a lot safer. There we go. Try to play Salmon after a few drinks. I don't think it would be bad. But I generally... I don't stream drunk. It's usually a great recipe for disaster. Not that I think, like, I would be accidentally rude, but I know a lot of people who were, like, accidentally rude and said stupid things while they were drunk. So I just think streaming while being drunk is super unprofessional and irresponsible in general. There we go. Maybe I'm just being boring, but yeah, that's what I think overall. Ah, I won't be painting that. Oh, but I painted that circle. Nice. No. Ooh. Ah, the chum were just straight in the way. Should have dodged the other side. Okay, we have more than enough eggs. I'm here. Do we have specials? Or have we already used everything? Oh yeah. Also, I don't really like alcohol. The older I get, the less I like alcohol. The rotation is technical, but it's not that bad. Hot take, but I honestly have no idea what people have against the bamboozler. Like, I just really have no idea. Let me make a member lobby. Like, every single time the bamboozler is in rotation, people go on a rant on how bad the bamboozler is. It's a great weapon and it's easy. I just don't understand what people have against the bamboozler. Alright, members, feel free to join. Like, boom. Great for steelheads. It gets bosses really fast too. Or like you can actually go 3 shots and a tap shot. Two tap shot on the chums. Like, it's again, like, you just have to learn, honestly, the partial shots as well. If you learn those partial shots, it's so much more comfortable. But, like, again, I have really no idea. It has good painting. Ink efficiency is great. It's a fast weapon. I just, yeah, don't understand. Oh, well. And the sound is amazing for it. I actually like the sound. Let's go. Dee. Is this Splatoon 2 or 3? Well, there are lobbies, so it can only be 3. find it hard for... But it's a lightweight weapon, so it shouldn't be a problem to be mobile with it. In inking the ground, just, you know, don't tap shot, like charge with it. The worst weapon in this rotation by far is the Tetra Dualies. Thing. Can hear the steelhead. I mean, like, charging up the bamboozler also doesn't take long, you know, so it's not like I'm telling you to charge up the splat charger or an e-liter, right? So, like, it takes no time to charge it up. Okay, nice. Alright, I wanted to pick up that egg, but we don't need to. Support the others. Nice. There we go. EXPLOSHER is a mid weapon. It's not a good weapon. EXPLOSHER is quite mid. Like for most people, the EXPLOSHER is good because on lower levels of salmon run, flyfish is a big problem. Like, people see a flyfish and, you know, they panic. But flyfish isn't that bad of a boss. There are far worse bosses than a flyfish that can appear. Like, I think steel eels are way worse than a flyfish. There we go. And because of that, like, obviously, on that level, EXPLOSHER is the best weapon ever in the game. But honestly, it's not even hard to splat a flyfish. You just, like, you see it when it appears, you throw a splat bomb, and that's it. Right? No! Just gonna get away. Oh, the Drizzler. I'm surprised the second steelhead didn't explode there. And I did the reef slider. But I was probably too late. There we go. I don't mind the Luna Blaster. My favorite weapon here is definitely the Bamboozler. It's a great weapon. So, like, yeah, when you want to paint, you charge up. At least halfway. There. And with the Bamboozler, Bamboozler is pretty bad when it comes to glow flies. But what you want to do here is aim at the Goldie. Because the others can take care of everything else. Don't aim at, like, chums. That's a waste. Let others take care of the chums who actually can. And focus on those goldies. Whew. That's what you want to do. All right, they're coming from here. Okay, collect those eggs quickly. Collect those eggs. I did not expect that direction change. Because I wanted to run this way. Okay, that's good. So, like, even with this weapon rotation that isn't that great, you can do pretty well. Nice job, everyone. But yeah, like, that's something that I wish more people knew to do during glowflies. If you have AoE, shoot the chums. If you're shooting fast and you have AoE, shoot the chums. You have damage or you're slow, shoot the Goldie. That's the trick to glowflies. Because if everyone is shooting the chums that are in the front of the line, this is the ultimate mistake everyone does. Like, glowflies isn't a terribly hard wave. It's that people aren't... I always say this, and don't get it the wrong way, but people are not even trying to be good. You know, like, let's say, you know, well, we don't have to, let's say. That's just how it works. When the whole horde is coming, if everyone is shooting the chum in the front, that means you're wasting half of your ink, and you're not doing damage. You need to filter. You need to go ahead and shoot the, you know, larger chums from the side. Someone should be shooting the Goldie before it even arrives to the team, so that it gets splatted near the basket. Like, if everyone is just standing here, and everyone is aiming and just shooting the front like this, of course you're gonna get splatted. Right? And that's what most people do. Hey there, Gust. Like, I understand why people do that, because they're panicking. But you know, at the same time, it wouldn't be that much harder to optimize glowfly rush waves more. Nice. And you see, with the bamboozler, I don't tap shot when I want to paint. I do a full charge. Nice. Hey there, Mary. How are you doing? I should save the scenario? Why? It's easy to get glowflies. I have a bunch of scenarios for guides and whatnot. Running out of ink. Oh. Man, so low damage with this weapon. Just so low. Oh, and I was still thinking about making basic weapon guides as well, like I think last time there was someone, and there's no problem with it, of course, but I think there was someone who didn't know what dually turret mode is. Is there anyone else in chat? Like, feel free to say, because I'm actually curious. Is there anyone who does not know how dualies work? So the turret mode, that you have to roll like this. Ouch. To have like better damage and fire rate. Because again, like, there's no problem if you don't know. I'm just curious because, like, then potentially these guides would be necessary. Because that's a big deal. I mean, there's not much to optimize it. So you use it when you need damage and when you have the space. I mean, the Tetra dualies are a bad example because they suck. But you should still be doing it. Yep, gotta be careful because of the steel eel. Get this steel eel too. Or the same with blaster hopping. Like, that's also a basic weapon trick to learn. But though that's definitely not as basic as the turret mode. Nice job. Oh, is it the boss? Oh, yes. Now, blaster hopping is the same. It's just there for when you need to escape. Instead of, you know, jumping around or, you know... or panicking, because like it can give you really good mobility. Whew. Where is that coming? Nice. Is everyone up? Shoot the eggs to the middle if you can. That's a good idea. Nice. Ooh, sweet. Well done. That was a nasty wave with all the big shots. That was really nasty. How can you deal with Ouroboros? Like the way it's intended. You use the eggs. I feel people forget about that. Shooting Ouroboros with your weapon is a plus. That's not how it was intended. If you shoot Ouroboros bomb with your weapon, that's a bonus thing you can do. But you're supposed to defeat it with the egg cannon. You know, like defeating the bosses isn't based on your weapon. Every single weapon comp can defeat a boss, right? Like with the egg launchers, if you can just shoot it, that just makes it easier. So let me show the dually then. This is a very basic thing, but I guess if someone doesn't play a dually, it isn't that basic. So as you know, you can just jump, right? But if you're shooting with a dually and you press the jump button, you won't jump, only if you're standing still. Instead, you're gonna roll. Every single dually does this. Now, you can roll and then just jump, but you see at the very end, when you roll with a dually and you don't move, you stay crouched. You see this? Now you can test it for yourself too, because it's quite noticeable. But if you don't move after rolling, you enter the so-called turret mode. I call it turret mode. And apart from the dually squelchers, every single weapon will shoot faster and deal more damage. So like just listen to the sound. You hear how it goes from you hear it? So you want to use it. It also increases your damage, by the way. So like 30 damage. I can't test it. Actually, I'm not sure if it increases the damage on the... Okay, the damage isn't always increased. I'm actually not sure. Okay, so the damage remains the same here. But you shoot faster. That's the point. Okay, so... But it's different for each dualies. But apart from the dually squelchers, you will always do more damage, one way or another. You hear? Brrr. Brrr. Yeah, that's it. One more with this team. So that's a huge thing for dualies that you should be doing. So the rolling isn't just for show. Like, hopefully we don't get in the we get in the match. But yeah, like even if you just compare the amount of time it takes to splat a boss, like it's a huge increase. This is my favorite ink color, by the way, in the whole game, by far. It's low tide, so we have time to paint. We're not in a rush. We'll get rid of this fast. Ooh! And you see, the slime inlet comes closer because after you trigger it, you also reset its luring. So you can continue to lure it. I also have a video on that, but I feel like all the guides and videos I made at the release of Splatoon 3, I could just straight up re-release, because I think half the people who are watching me today did not watch my old videos. And like YouTube does not recommend old videos, and people also don't watch old videos, but that's how I feel. I could just straight up do that. Well, not the same video, but you know, like talking about the same topic. I guess there are lots of these little tricks that I've already covered, but get forgotten. The same with the EXPLOSHER. Big tip, right? Shoot the ground under you if you want to paint. That's how you paint with the EXPLOSHER. Now I'm damaging the whole wave in front of me, because your shots pierce through. So similarly like with the charger. That's actually a decent snatcher. From one whole way into the other. Missed my first shot. Ba-da-ba-ba-bum. Gonna help you here a little bit. Yay! See, like, the EXPLOSHER can paint a lot. Like, I don't think people watch the videos I link in the community posts, really. I mean, people don't even read the community posts. I don't. I especially don't expect people to watch a video. I think we debunked the idea that everyone reads what's actually in the community post last time. Also, you don't have to charge the bamboozler for range. Your range is always the same, no matter the... Ooh, I just saved your... Ooh, your crap tank there, I think. So yeah, like in the case of, for example, fish sticks, you can just spam your tap shot because your range is always the same. Hello? Hey, that might get destroyed. No! The corner wasn't painted. Booyah! Nice. So yeah, I don't understand why people dislike the bamboozler. It's such a good weapon. It's such a good weapon. Like, I think it is the best weapon this rotation. All right, thank you, team. It's time for the next team. Ba-da-ba-bum. But yeah, like, let's again demonstrate how important the rolls are. So this is a boss. Okay, one more shot, it would have been splatted. Like, it's significant. Okay, maybe not like super fast, but it's at least a second faster, I think. And it matters in Salmon Run. Like, those seconds add up. Alright. Next team. If you're surrounded by fish, you can't get away easily with the bamboozler. Well, technically, it is the easiest weapon to get away with because it's the only... Well, no, the Tetradodes is lightweight too, but if you're surrounded by fish, that's not the weapon's fault. That's your fault. You should not be surrounded. You know, like, if you can be here against those small fry, then why would you be in the middle of them instead, right? Beep beep beam. You have to do both substrafing and squid rolling depending on the situation. Like, if the eggs are relatively close, you substrafe. Then you go in between. Eggs are a little bit further, then you squid roll. So you have to do both. Also, like, even if, let's say, squid rolling wasn't good for egg collection, which it is, squid rolling can still be very much used for other things, like survival and mobility. Like here, for example, yeah, you will be squid rolling. No! The snatchers! Booyah! All right. This is also like hopping, right? So like if you want to get away with an EXPLOSHER because you're surrounded, you don't want to swim around or like jump around like this. No, you want to be hopping. You want to be hopping. Which is like really efficient. No! I was sure I was far away. Hey there, Galaxy. Nice. Okay, we need some egg collection here. Get the flipper flopper. Nice. B. Nah, like we don't really practice in these streams. I mean, we're constantly changing teams. These streams are just for fun. It's not for winning, not for overfishing, or any of that. Bum 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 bum. Any tips for the Tetra dualies? Nothing that you wouldn't already do with other dualies. The Tetra dualies are just mediocre weapon. Like, there's no tip for it. It's not a bad weapon, but, you know, the tip is exactly the same what you do with the Dapple dualies, except you're not strong. So you stay around the basket more and stay supportive. Oh! One thing that's cool about the dualies is what you unfortunately didn't see it because of the camera, but you can like roll out of. I don't want to do it too much because I'm not good at it, but you can roll out of a maw even when you're in the air. Which is what happened upstairs there on the wall. And what's happening now is me not using my special. But yeah, even if you're in the air already from the Moz, if you just dodge roll, you can dodge out of it. But again, it's not Tetra dually specific. You can do it with any of the dualies. Bum bum bum. Day. Hey there, Melau. But yeah, overall, I personally think the Dark Tetra dualies are the worst weapon you can get in Salmon Run. Dee. Oh, they just announced a new expansion for Guild Wars 2. I wonder if it's actually a big expansion or is just like a smaller one. We have bad snatchers. Okay, it's time to go back. This actually here, this slime inlet is safe, right? Like it doesn't matter if you keep it here. You can just get past it. In case like you ever get bamboozled by it. I kind of get bamboozled again too. I always do. Until I get used to it. Hey there, Holly. Good to see you. Good afternoon to you too. Well, if we stay back, then... Oh well. I messed that up too. Could have lured the Drizzler closer. So I'm going to reset the... Ah, that's gonna get the steelhead though. Oh well. But you see, I activated the slime inlet, which means it's coming closer. And now it stopped because Dark Shadow was there, but this is a small trick. If you trigger a slime inlet, after that it resets. Oh no, that's bad. No, something, it got, oh, the killer veil got stuck in the steelhead here. You saw that? I just couldn't target from that position where I was. RIP. That's one thing I wish they fixed because I considered it a bug. I don't think that's user error. When it just sticks to the closer boss. When I clearly aimed at the stinger there. Ah, the new map is awesome. I stand by what I say in my first impression video even. I think it's great. That's gonna get the flipper flopper. Yeah, we definitely need that clear. Oops. Haha! Okay, sorry there. I wasn't focusing. I was out of ink. Fail. Nice. No! The Drizzler. I hope you feel better soon, Nicole. This is like a perfect opportunity for a vape breaker. Well, people are kind of speculating, and I can see truth to it, that the people who do Salmon Run are a different set of developers than PvP. That could be it. All right, let's go. EXPLOSHER is such a cool weapon by design. I like that you can see the heat coming out of it. That's such an unnecessary like animation, and yet it's amazing. On extra work, I will be the heavy splitling. Beady, beady. You see, like, even if we didn't have an EXPLOSHER here, like, how simply we took care of those flyfish. Like, once you just know you can do that, the EXPLOSHER really loses most of its pros as a weapon. No! No! I'm out of ink. That was bad there. I didn't want to hit the scrapper originally. Boing. Booyah! Yeah, it's very slippery. Go, I'll send you far. Make sure this corner needs to be painted at all times. Oh! I missed. We need to let them get closer. Like, there's too much stuff on the shore. Need to come back from the shore. Remember that if you split something on the shore and you keep being there, it just starts the snowball effect that everything is gonna be split on the shore. And then it's just harder and harder and harder. No! I didn't see that. Beep. Wee. Booyah. Alright. Yeah, the steelheads here are annoying if they just keep coming. Oh, come on. Goldie. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. Ooh. Nope. It's gonna be there, yeah. Aw, so close. Oh! Lucky shot. Hey. Oh. No, I won't be able to. Oh, nice. That Quahog push. I should have used my other special earlier. I thought we were gonna get one more Goldie. We didn't. Wee. Well done. Thank you, team. It's time for the next team then. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-bum. All right. Oof, I guess played a lot of times. It wasn't a very good round for me. Yeah, I think like too many people. I mean, okay, look, with an EXPLOSHER, yes, you should be focusing on flyfish, but there's more to the EXPLOSHER than flyfish. All right, next team. Let me drink also. Everyone, drink. Everyone drink challenge. Ah. I still don't know who is the equation. I keep forgetting the name of the person. Bum, 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 bum. If there's any member who hasn't played yet today. Well, I mean, there should be more members, no? Who hasn't played today? There we go. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding. I will be on for another hour, as usual. Gotcha. Sometimes I love to not play optimally and just like run around when I can, which is not very often, but it's just so cute to see your inkling, you know, just jog around and do their job. I really wish there was a Salmon run single player mode. Don't move around that much. I'm trying to get you, but I have to focus on surviving first. That was such a huge miss. Nice. Booyah. Finally. Bamboozler. I actually want to play and learn the Bamboozler for PvP. What weapon does the Bamboozler have? I think it's Killer Veil, right? Like, what's special? Okay, nice. Okay, let's help the others out, especially with Cohawks. But we can also help here. Perfect. Perfection. So let's just paint here. Ding, ding, ding. Still have ink, and I'm out. B. Oh, not the Tetra. Alright. Well, I really hope we get a new Bamboozler, but what would I want? Oh, I know. I would love a Tantamissile. I'm actually serious. Give me a Tantamissile Bamboozler for fun. Not even joking. That would be a fun weapon. Honestly, that would be a really fun weapon. I'd love that kit. Shoot the ground. Shoot the ground. Yes. Wow, Drizzler. Nice. So many eggs. There were so many eggs. Ooh. Ouroboros. All right. Luna. Let's start. You're carrying away the eggs. Get up here. No. There we go. So close. We had a lot of eggs there. It was so close. GG's. How do you think Salmon Run has improved since Splatoon 2? I mean, it improved in every way. There's really no point in going into details. Like, it's just straight up better. That was our first game, right? Yeah, I think so. Like, we could go into an essay or, you know, into a talk show about it, but it's just better. Moss! That's actually a good point. Like, what if there's gonna be a Zipcaster King Salmon? How would that even work? That would be hilarious. I'd love it. And what would a Zipcaster King Salmon even look like? Don't splat it. Don't splat this thing. That can be good use to us. Very good use to us. All right. Whee! Nice. Uh-oh. What are we getting? Okay, that's easy. We use the griller strat. Oh, I love how you're swinging the EXPLOSHER. That's actually cute. I never seen that. It looks so cool. Nice. Easy grillers. Easy, I say. Uh-oh. I need to clear the small fry. I'm doing my best, but I need a little bit of help here. Because they paint the ground. No, 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 you didn't jump down. You need to take care. You need to watch that. If you get targeted, always make sure they're coming from below. Oh! Well done. I mean, it is easy grillers. I mean, even if you get splatted 1 or 2 times, it just shows how easy it is that you can easily recover, right? But again, like this strat is extremely easy to do on this map. Doesn't matter what weapons you have. What? I was out of the circle. Oh, I got stuck in the cog. Nice. It's coming for me. No! Too late. Ba-ba-ba-ba-bum. Awesome. Too bad I got spotted there. That also meant a very, very late wave breaker. Hey the KP. All good. Just chilling. Chilling and using Salmon Run as a good way to get distracted from the heat IRL. Luck is not on my side, staying alive wise. I mean, it's not luck. I'm making a bunch of mistakes, but it's like, you know. It's never been a secret. I'm not trying to prove on these live streams like how good of a player I am. Because I've been getting comments back then like, oh, Haz is not that good of a player. I've been watching their live streams. Well, I never cared about being good. I just make videos to make you better. It's actually funny because I don't think I've ever called myself a good player. Over hundreds of videos. I don't think I've ever done that. We... Yeah, like, clearly all of us should move to Alaska. What's the weather like there right now? But in Alaska, like, the internet is terrible. Like, the infrastructure in general is terrible. As far as I know. Woo! That was so cool! Ba-da-bum. There we go. Finally, bamboo. That reef slider was so cool. By the way, this is the best stage to do cool stuff with the reef slider. If you want to show off with your reef slider, this is the stage. Ba-bum. Oh! I underestimated. How many damage I needed there. Nice. We're getting so much fly fish, I'm a little bit worried for the quota. Bah! Ah! Well, we're good. That's actually a good snatcher. Well done. You're covered. Did it the thing. Oh no. Mothership. It's boring. That's boring. Oh, for the record, yeah, like... Oh, wait, no, I shouldn't say that. Spoiler alert. Never mind. Like, extra work is such a weird event now because, like... the way it works here in the West, at least, with all the data mines, like, you kind of have to be on your toes. And, like... on how the community looks at it. Or, like, what different people want from it. Again, like, extra work is such a dividing event. I really wish the events were better at Salmon Run. That's the only thing that's just worse. The events could be so much better than what they are. The events, I think, are hit or miss for Splatoon 3. Wait, was there a raid? Welcome raiders. I didn't get any notification. Is there a raid? But thank you so much. Thank you so much. Welcome raiders. I didn't get any notification. I think that was our third game, right? Thank you. It's time for a new team as well then. Well, I think if there are no more members who want to join, then yeah, I guess people can rejoin from older groups. Not from this one. But from an older one. Yeah, we are working together with the Chinese community because YouTube is banned in China, so my videos are being re-uploaded to Bilibili in order to help the Chinese community. Ah, Nasu, thank you so very much. Thank you so very much. I appreciate it a lot, and welcome everyone. There we go. All right, so members, feel free to join. And I have to clear my friends list because it seems people are not removing me. Oops. People are not removing me from their friends list from Splatoon 2. Again, like, I'm lazy to do it, honestly, because it takes a lot of time. There we go. But yeah, I need to remove everyone from my friends list because, again, like, if I'm on your friends list, please remove me For you, it takes 10 seconds. For me, it takes 1 or 2 hours to remove everyone one by one. That's all I'm asking. Ba-ba-ba-bum-ba-bum. Oh yeah, YouTube is banned in China. You can't use YouTube. You would have to use a VPN. There we go. Paint the walls. There we go. Yeah, I guess I guess that's true. If a Chinese player is playing Splatoon, then that's already requires a VPN, right? Yeah, like I guess. But do they have to though? Like, doesn't that sound risky? Well, I don't want to go into it, but well, I guess it's the same as using a VPN for browsing. In the end, like, they can't track it. Oh no, no, I didn't see them coming from there. Oh no, okay, Tencent provides Splatoon. There you go. So Splatoon isn't banned. Is there anything that needs to be censored in Splatoon? I don't imagine there's anything. There's no blood. There's no gore or anything. So I imagine Splatoon is as it is. I would say. They have to censor Marina? Really? Which part? Oh, by law, you cannot use VPN, but they're not enforcing it. Oh yeah, someone just said it now, right? Like, it's called Connection Accelerator. Okay, let's help with the coags down there. There we go. Like, always help your teammate. If you see, like, okay, that's potentially a dangerous situation, then help them out. Okay, someone's already doing this stinger. No, that's so... This is why I hate Reef Slider, by the way. The fact that a big shot cannon can block your explosion. Okay, I'm gonna retreat. As much as that was a good cannon there, I'm retreating. It was kind of dangerous. And we'll have enough eggs anyway. No! I just did a massive facepalm. I could have easily got out from there. Well, let's just get the eggs. There we go. B. Oh, tornado. So yeah, what do they have to censor about Marina? Is it her pants or is it her jacket? I mean, Marina isn't that sexualized, is she? Plus, I don't know. She's a teen. So they can't go overboard anyway. Ding. Oh. Now I'm actually curious what's the redesigned Chinese marina. I'll Google after this. Let's go swim. How do you drown there? Like the ground is still there. All right. Wait, they censored Marina's name? Why? Or nothing is censored? Okay, let's wait until they make another turn, all right? Just wait until another turn with Ouroboros. No! Well, I got the revive off. Don't keep rotating with him. Like, that's one of the trick on bad maps. Don't follow Ouroboros. Stay in one corner where the eggs are. Like, look how many eggs you're wasting. Like, you have 0 eggs there. You're not shooting Ouroboros anyway. So this is the trick generally. You stay where the eggs are and you wait until he returns. But it's fine. Next time. But that's one of the big traps. So don't move away. Like if it's a bad map with bad weapons, you don't want to follow him. You only follow him if there's like a middle part where they're spawning from the middle. And you don't, the eggs are always in good position or you have good weapons. But if you don't, then you choose a corner or a side where the salmonids are coming from, and you stay with the eggs. Beep. All right. Bum 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 bum. Nah, that wasn't like, that's not luck, but you know, it's fine. Again, that's the difficulty about Ouroboros. It's a clear trap. Yeah, you can get gold Ouroboros badge if you've been boss farming. It doesn't mean they played that much. That means they've been farming the boss. I mean, if you care about badges much, then you can do it yourself. But I find that incredibly boring. Like, that, if I did that, honestly, I probably would have quit Splatoon by now. Like, if you know what boss farming actually means, frankly, I'd rather play a different game. Well, I guess it still means you have to, it actually does mean that you have to have a lot of time, because you still want to climb the ranks to a degree. So, boss farming is technically having a full team of 4 players, jumping into the water on wave 1 4 times, because even if you lose, you get a Salmon meter. And then on the 5th game, you play. And you defeat Ouroboros. And you do that over and over and over and over and over and over again. No, don't bring the... Woo! Rip. Booyah. Let's try it again. Yeah, people get demoted. Yeah, but that's the point. Then they farm. Usually the people who do that also farm up to like EVP 999. Then they lose all the way back to EVP 40. Yes, boss farming is intentionally throwing the game so that you get a Ouroboros as quickly as possible. So yes, it's pretty boring. It is pretty boring. Ding, 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 ding. Oh wait, does someone have to go? That's still our 2nd game. Oh, okay, Pixel has to go. We have 1 slot if someone wants to. But keep in mind, if you join now, I still only play 1 game. So maybe someone who played before. Thank you for the games, Pixel. Sorry. Oh, is everyone leaving? What is happening? Then we have 2 spots. Ding, 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 ding. Oh, okay. Toxic disconnected. No members? Okay, anyone can join. There we go. There we go. But yeah, this is gonna be the last match with this team, and then we're gonna reform after this. What's happening? No, like you still have 1 game. And after that we can have another team. Let's go. Let's go. Let's not overcomplicate it. TikTok. We're on the clock. The best thing you all can do is be quick, fast. Go to the bathroom before. Eat later. Make your phone calls early, not during the games. If everything goes smooth and fast, then more people can play. That's the best way you can contribute to the stream. Oh, reef slider, nice. I wish there wasn't an EXPLOSHER. Could have so much fun with reef slider now. We don't need to split it there. Let it jump one more time, even if you paint it. Big shot, Sama. How's big shot in Japanese? I think they're the Tekyu, no? I'm not sure. I know fish sticks and fly fish 100%. It's Katapa and Hashira. Hashira. I think big shot is Tekyu. Oh! I might get splitted by the fish stick here. No! And that was a chum. No! That was a risky jump. That was a really risky jump from up there. Waiting. It's jumping here. Wait, let it come closer. Okay. Jump another time. No, you were close. Toxic got close. Okay, real talk. They really need to buff Reef Slider so that it explodes through Steelial Barrier. Like, the fact that it doesn't is frankly ridiculous. Which is one of the reasons, by the way, I really think Steelials are the strongest boss in Salmon Run. We need to paint everyone. Steelhead going up there. I mean, Moz, sorry. Oh. Why did I say steelhead? Getting tired, I guess. Why me? Another one, okay. Ah! Nice. I'm not far in the catalog, but again, like I haven't been playing a lot of PvP. Yay! I love this animation so much, but you don't see it much, getting stuck in ink. I love it so much. Do I play mobile games on my... I play mobile games, but not on my phone, because my phone sucks. Actually, thank you so much for reminding me of that, because I need to plug in my phone. The battery is going low. My catalog is 41, it seems. The Tetra shouldn't get buffs, because the Tetra is actually... It's a good weapon in PvP, but I guess if it's only Salmon Run, then... I mean, give it damage. Alright. Let's go. Oh, with that said, yeah, new team. Completely new team. Thank you. Yeah, if we won't have a whole new team, then other people can play too. Well, my phone is bad. I mean, my phone is terrible. I wish it was better, but I don't want to buy that now. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that was my PC. It was. But yeah, overall, Tetras are just bad. But at the same time, I don't know. If every weapon was good in Salmon Run, it would be boring. I want bad weapons. That's the point. Like, the Salmon Run is... And this is why I really don't understand, like... I mean, maybe I am going against the wave, alright? Okay, maybe... I know a lot of people don't like RNG, but... Salmon Run is technically a roguelike game. You get what you get, and you do the best with it. Removing the RNG and making everything good, it just ruins Salmon Run, in my opinion. It would be boring. Like, I even heard that people want, like, they wish they could just use any weapon. I mean, it's a, you know, why not? But frankly, if you could just use any weapon in Salmon Run, I think it would be boring. Like, it would be far more boring. Every rotation would be the same. Every map would feel the same to a degree. There would be no point, like, wildcard rotations wouldn't be special anymore. So on and so forth. It's just like, what's the point? So the RNG is important. The RNG is actually what makes Salmon Run a good game mode. Even if that's... you know, like people don't see that or don't agree with that. I really think like if that RNG is removed, it's no longer a good mode. It's just an average game mode. Like maybe you feel like it would be amazing, but again, it would be only amazing for a week. But what after 1 week, you know? What, like, it wouldn't have been exciting to get the tent umbrella buffs. It wouldn't have been exciting to get the undercover buffs or the slusher buffs, because you're just gonna use the dapple doolies anyway. Or, you know, or the Splooshomatic, or any of that. You know, why would you use all those other weapons? And to a degree, that is why bad kits happen in PvP too. If every weapon would get a good kit, then guess what? Everyone would just use the weapons that are the best. Because if every weapon has a good kit, then you no longer have to choose a weapon based on its kit. Like it is right now, right? That's how the game is balanced. That's how Splatoon is balanced. Like the meta is basically a balanced choice between a good weapon and potentially a good kit. Either it's a good weapon with bad kit, or it's like a really good kit with a bad weapon. We've seen examples to both. Or it's like somewhat balanced. And some weapons which are like broken, they're a good weapon and a good kit. And you see those weapons in the meta since the release of Splatoon 3. So the RNG for Salmon Run is very important. And also giving bad kits to certain weapons is also very important for PvP. It's actually to make the player want to play other weapons than just a few. You know, sometimes you just feel like, oh, you want to use Tenta missiles, and you're gonna use like a stupid weapon because of it. Or you're gonna say like, you know what, I want to use Rain, Ink Storm, and you're gonna choose again another weapon that you normally don't play because your main weapon doesn't have an Ink Storm. Well, there is a very famous quote from a big game designer, Sid Meier's. It's an actual real quote, you know, it's not a... From Albert Einstein from 536 BC. Games are boring. No, it's an actual quote from Sid Meier's that if given the choice, players will optimize the fun out of a video game. So it is the developer's responsibility to save the players from themselves. Which means if something can be ruined by a, you know, basically addiction to optimization and playing efficiently, then it's the developer's responsibility to put in brakes that stop the player from doing that, which is like what bad kits are, essentially. And it's very true. You see this every day. And that's why balancing a game isn't easy, because it isn't just about like making everything good. It's actually like considering all options, like both the people who don't think or people who overthink, etc., etc. No, that's the point. If every weapon has a good kit, you wouldn't have more weapons chosen. That's the point, Amari. If every weapon has a good kit, then the best weapons are gonna be used. Yeah, there needs to be more options. There needs to be more kits. Not like good kits, there needs to be like more kits for each weapon instead of just one. Like when Splatoon 3 came out, I think every weapon should have had 2 kits at least. I mean, what is stopping them? Like, let's be honest. I don't think it's that hard to put in kits. Maybe I'm wrong. The option is there, but I really don't think it's hard to like, okay, give instead of Tanta missiles an ink strike to this weapon and have them both added. Like, I can't imagine. Unless, you know, like, they have to be unique design, etc, 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 and, you know, like, different brand. Okay, I understand that, but... yeah, if you make every weapon have a good kit, then only the best weapons will be played. That's how it works. If the H3 had a good kit, I still don't think the H3 will be played. Like, people wouldn't play the H3. Like, let's say, you know, if the H3 had a good kit, like, let's say, Crab Tank and Fizzy Bomb, but we would also have Squeezer or whatever good weapon with another Fizzy Bomb and a Crab Tank, then the better weapon would be used. Now I just said something. It's like, ignore if it's true or not, but the point remains the same, that kits have to be balanced. Like, kits are way more complicated of a topic than most people think. You can't just add a new kit, because it's gonna change the way the whole game is gonna work. Potentially. That's putting the two same kits to two weapons. Kits should be balanced. Yeah, but that's the point. That's what I'm trying to point you towards. You said every weapon should have a good kit. But now you said 2 weapons cannot have the same kit. That's the point, though. Splatoon isn't a well-balanced game. So you only have so much choice what you give to things. For example, Fizzy Bomb is going to be better than anything else, no matter what, on almost every single weapon. So you cannot say like, oh, you cannot put a Fizzy Bomb and a Crab Tank on 2 different guns, because that's the same kit. Well, then one of them is gonna be better, because a Fizzy Bomb and a Crab Tank is just that good. So that's what I'm trying to point you towards. The idea to give a good kit to every weapon is an unrealistic dream, in my opinion. I don't think that's possible. It's not just like whether they can do it or not, like it just wouldn't work. It's just not a thing that can happen. Because the whole game is designed around the idea that they keep shifting weapons and what kits they have. So like there's no perfect kit, or at least they try not to make a perfect kit. So there's like pros and cons to each weapon choice. And then in the end, what determines what's a good kit and what's a bad kit is the current balance of specials and weapons. So the H3 could be bad today, but maybe next patch they're gonna nerf or buff something and the H3 becomes good. Like, let's say they maybe buffed Big Bubbler or, you know, whatever else. Then, you know, it could be better. Like, kits Again, like kits aren't just an easy topic of like, okay, let's give a good kit to each weapon. I mean, I'm not angry. You're not making me angry. I'm just trying to explain how it works. Ooh. Okay, that was funny there. Well, I mean, I think most weapons do have kits that support the weapon's playstyle. I think the problem is that most kits don't support the playstyle that they want the weapon to have. But okay, let's say what does H3 have? The new Dolphin? What's the kit for the new H3? It's a Big Bubbler. And what's the small one? What's the sub? Splash Wall. I mean, tell me that does not support Splash Wall and Big Bubbler does not support the playstyle of H3. It absolutely does. It's insanely good. But guess what? It's just, it doesn't fit the playstyle that people are playing Splatoon 3 with. It's the same thing that people were a little bit upset that Paintbrush got Curling Bomb. It doesn't support it. Of course it supports it. Paintbrush is like super ink hungry. You want to use the Curling Bomb very similarly like you do with a Splat Roller for sharking, and then you get into a position and you know, you shoot from there. It works. I think like most kids do support the playstyles. It's just people are unhappy to play Splatoon in different ways. The biggest problem again is that generally in competitive games that people are too competitive in a sense. It's like we already talked about this, right? Like with metas and tier lists. That let's say a pro player makes a tier list and a meta weapon list, and they say the Undercover Umbrella and the Clash Blaster sucks. It's the worst weapons in the game. And people are not gonna play those weapons because this person said that. Or, you know, like say Reef Slider sucks, or you know, whatever is bad. And guess what? You can actually play both of those weapons even in S+ and have success. And you can even have triple kills with a Reef Slider. You know, it's... The problem is that everyone treats the game like they're a #1 tournament player. And as long as people have that mindset, it's impossible to give a good kit to everything. It's too yeah, I know people said that to me before, that Reef Slider is too predictable as a movement, but I have a counter. I would love to count how many times people dodge your Reef Slider. Because honestly, I mean, like, let's be honest. In theory, yes. This is probably also said in a YouTube video somewhere, that it's very predictable. But like in a general turf war or in your general random ranked game where people are failing to hit the other person, or, you know, like they can't use the crab tank properly, or, you know, the same person who doesn't know that they have to use a roller on Glowfly Rushwave, you think that person is going to dodge your Reef Slider? You know, like, again, I'm not making a point that Reef Slider is good. It's just people are thinking in theoretical outlook of what is good and what is bad, and not in a practical point of view that even if it's bad, you can actually have success with it and have a good time 95% of the time. And it isn't as bad as you think it is, whereas people say it is. Which is the point. But as long as people stick to the extremes, that either something is considered the meta and is the best thing ever, or, you know, it sucks and it's not worth using. A good example is Crab. Crab Tank was good from the beginning of the game, but players didn't figure out that Crab Tank is good until like 2 or 3 months into the game, right? And like that's like from 1 week to the next. Oh, now the Crab Tank is insane. It's the same thing there that I think we're too addicted to using things according to what is being said about it. And not really care, like, in reality how you can use something. Oh, I don't like Fizzy Bomb. I don't care. But, you know, competitively, Fizzy Bomb is considered to be really good. But, yeah, that's my point. So, like, another example is, like, we're having this conversation. Are we in X battles? Like, any of us? Like, how many of you in chat are in X battles? You're in ranked. How many of you are, like, high-ranking X battles? Because if you're not, then technically, this doesn't matter. In reality, really, it doesn't matter. Even if you're in X battles, only if you're on the very, very high point is where it matters. Anywhere else, you just have fun. Just enjoy the game. Have fun. Play the weapon you like. Use the special you like. And I promise you, you can have an amazing time. And you can destroy other people. You know why? Because just think about yourself on how many things you struggle with. Alright? This is like... And this is also a very good outlook in general for a Salmon run. Just play a ranked match or play a general turf war. Okay? Then think back what mistakes you made. If you played badly, what you did right, what you did wrong. You know, what were the things you had challenges with? What were the things you had difficulties with? Okay? Now, think that over and put it into perspectives. Put it into perspective that is everyone else too. Everyone else also has those issues, if not more. Those difficulties, those problems. You know, they miss their shots. They miss their bombs. They forget to use their specials. They, you know, they've been talking to their girlfriends, or, you know, they're watching Netflix on the second. So it's, don't treat the game like you're playing against perfectly playing robots. You're still playing against human beings who, excuse me my language, who suck. Right? You're not in a tournament. You play against other people who potentially also suck, just like you can suck sometimes. Just like I can suck. Everyone, right? Like, be a little bit more chill. Consider that. And then say it with a straight face that, oh, they're gonna dodge my reef slider. I haven't seen a single person dodge a reef slider yet in the normal turf war, honestly. Like, you know what they probably did? I used my reef slider. They probably panicked, missed all their shots. They were jumping. They got splatted. And then they say, like, oh, of course they used the reef slider. That's more likely. This scenario is more likely than they dodge it. Just put that into perspective. This is all I'm trying to say. But hey there, Sensei. And that was my pep talk. But with that said, everyone, it is past our 2 hours mark. And that was a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun talking as well. But that's pretty much it. It's getting super hot here, so you know the drill. We're ending it over here. Thank you so very much for joining, everyone, and for the support. As always, I appreciate it. Enjoy the rest of your night, the rest of your day. If you're not on Discord yet, you know where to join and all that. The next stream should be on probably Thursday, right? So I'll be here normal time, 8 p.m. Members can join as well. So take care, everyone. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you all the next time. And use Reef Slider and use Clash Blaster and Undercover Umbrella in PvP, and show it to people that you can win with them. Bye bye.